Yo, it's your boy, Bowels Movement '08 and the DaRk series, man. I just wanted to talk about the Bucs and going on for the rest of the season. Um, I do my social media rounds a lot. Well, pretty much Facebook and YouTube. Um, thank goodness I don't have Twitter because I'm pretty sure motherfuckers was snapping on Twitter, but yeah, I've been reading a lot of shit. Like I'm always reading shit with what people be saying about this, that, and the other about our team, man. So yeah, man. People, mm, people saying that our corners are not that good. I kind of disagree with them. Uh, Jamel Dean, like they all have talent. Like Jamel Dean, SMB, and Carlton. All three of them guys could ball out, right? They are our top three corners on the team. Um, so it was like they're not that good at corner, and I'm like, I kind of disagree with them. I think it's more of the scheme with Ty Bowles because Ty Bowles he relies a lot on that front seven, a lot, and he does bring a lot of pressure, and sometimes it leaves the corner on the island. And I would say it's more of the scheme, just like with Vernon Hargreaves. Like, remember how they have Vernon Hargreaves playing like 10, 15 yards off the ball? Like, it's easy to attack a corner like that because they see corner playing that far off. You know, depending on the quarterback, they will abuse the shit out you. And Vernon used to get abused like that because most of the time they were playing off. They were playing in zone, prevent, all that shit. Like it was bad. You know what I'm saying? And at the time, our front wasn't as good as it is now. Like JPP, Shaq, Vita Vea, you know, like we ain't had them guys yet. You know what I'm saying? Like it was like who was our pass rushers, y'all? I know we had Gerald. Who was our defensive ends though? Um, damn, damn man, who was our defensive ends back then? Uh, man. Oh, we had Noah Spence for a while, but he kept getting injured. We had Jock Smith. You know, I used to hate that. I mean, like that scheme. That's why Vernon used to get burnt, man. And like I used to tell dudes, like, yo, like Vernon got talent, right? But it's more of the scheme and the play calling. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, like I always look at that first. You know what I'm saying? Because like we've been drafting a lot of guys for that back end in the last 4 or 5 years. Period. Since 2016, we've been drafting defensive backs. All right, we got Vernon Hargreaves, Ryan Smith, um, Justin Evans, Winfield, Davis, S&B, Dean, Whitehead. Like, yo, we've been drafting a lot of defensive backs with talent, but like if the scheme is not working, they're gonna be cooked chicken. All right, you know what I'm saying? And like a lot of fans don't talk about that shit. They just say, "Oh man, they suck," and that's it. Like, because they were like, "Oh well, Vernon Hargreaves, um, he was the weak link, right?" But now they see our corners now that we have, they're struggling at times. Like Davis made some plays, SMB make plays, but they're too inconsistent and they're not um, being as good as a unit as they should, and and um and and like it's more of a scheme to me. You know what I mean? Like if you watch some games, man, like certain games we had, they were on point. The last two games, I can't like. It's been weird, man. It's been weird. The weirdness, man. Like Herbert kind of, he kind of exposed um the back end. He kind of exposed them. Like if you watch that game, I don't think Todd Bowles, respected his arm. You know what I mean? Because like Herbert got arm strength, and Buccaneers did not respect him. You know what I mean? Like if you look at them two long touchdown passes, like you know they didn't see that shit coming. You know what I mean? He just said fucking go long, and like, I'm gonna throw that shit deep, right? And SMB got killed one time, and Winfield and Whitehead got burnt. So yeah, like I wish that our scheme would be a little better, because we got the guys for the secondary, but they got to step it up. You know what I mean? And they have they will have issues like that. You know what I mean? Like next week is gonna be crazy. Like, uh, you, with Green Bay, like Devontae Adams should be back. They're gonna have a hard time trying to contain that offense. Um, I didn't like seeing Shaq in coverage. You know, you know, y'all paying this man almost 20 million this year. I think I don't know his exact numbers for the franchise tag, but you're paying this man to get sacks, get pressure, all that shit. Like he's a pass rush specialist. Why is he in coverage? You understand what I'm saying? Like he should not be in coverage at all. Um, I'm not saying he's bad in coverage, but if you're paying a guy to do a certain thing, he should be doing that. Even though he's not being as effective as he was last year. Like, see, like this year, what what we ain't been talking about is how teams know about Shaq. You know what I'm saying? Like people know about Shaq now. So like when Shaq is out there, they gonna scheme around him. Like they gonna run different plays to the other side or whatever. Like they're not letting Shaq beat them. Like Denver let Shaq beat them. Um, like Rodgers is coming up, man, and I don't think they gonna be getting to Rodgers, man. Because Rodgers get rid of that ball fast. So I want to see how they do that. Shaq don't belong like in coverage against Aaron Jones or whoever. Like he was in coverage a couple of times. I'm like, um, you know, where is this guy that we had last year? You know what I mean? Um, we need better pass rush now. We lost a big piece off that D line, so I don't think it's going to be as easy as it was the last um 20 games. You know what I mean? Like we gonna have. I mean, we gonna struggle, y'all. We gonna struggle, man. So um, I don't think Shaq should be out trying to cover running backs, tight ends. Like if they rotate a lot, Winfield should be playing up a little bit. and should cover some of the tight ends that's coming out on the routes. Levante and Devin, like they have their issues sometimes with the pass coverage and all that, but I don't think they should be on the tight ends and running back. Well, usually they cover the running backs, and the running backs killed them in this game. I don't know what happened, but they would. I mean, they were not there. You know what I'm saying? Like, I wish they was there to stop Montgomery. You know what I mean? And so, like, I wish they had a better defensive game. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't think they took the Bears serious enough, yo. Like, you know what I mean? Because like they could have just destroyed them. Like, but like the Bears were smart. They knew what to do. You know, they know how to attack the Buccaneers defense. Aaron Rodgers gonna know how to attack us. You know what I'm saying? Like he going audible. Aaron Rodgers is gonna do his thing, but we gotta be ready. You know what I mean? The Buccaneers gotta be ready for this dude because he's a bad man. Like real shit. Like if you watch Aaron Rodgers, like this dude know what to do. If you've been watching him the last 15 years, like you know what Aaron Rodgers do. All right. Um, Offensively, um, I'm gonna try to keep this short, man. But offensively, um, I want to see Leftwich open up the playbook more. I was talking to my man Rock. Me and was going back and forth. We ain't go back and forth every year, but we're like Jekyll and Hyde with it and shit, like, you know what I mean? But no, I think Leftwich should open it up more. I do like him using Ronald Jones, but Ronald Jones should have got way more. The way that game was going on Thursday, he should have got more than 20 carries because he was killing them on the ground. Like that's what people ain't talking about. Like, you know what I mean? Because like a lot of fans don't like Ronald Jones, but if they fucking use him right, he could do damage, and that's what they did on Thursday. Like they used Ronald Jones, and he had some nice runs. I mean, he ran hard as shit. You know what I'm saying? But I think he should open it up more. But I can see why he's not, because we got hit hard with the injuries. So most of them guys are not going to run the same routes that Chris Godwin or OJ Howard ran. You know what I mean? Like I think he gonna be real simple with it as far as the play calling go. Um, I just want to see my guys come back healthy, man. Like like if the offense come back healthy, besides OJ Howard, I think we're gonna be okay. We got cut back on the penalties. Penalties killed them. Um, Penalties was just like out of control, man. Personal fouls, holding, false starts. Like, come on, y'all. Come on, man. We got the GOAT now. Like, y'all should be balling, all right? Like, and one of my favorite players in the league plays for the Bears, number 52. He killed us. Like, he it was embarrassing to watch, but I wasn't shocked. Because if you watch number 52 for the Bears, since he's been in the league, that's what he does. And it was kind of embarrassing watching that. And dudes are scared. Dudes was false starting. He hip toss. This dude sacked Brady with one arm and then hip toss Tristan Wirfs all in the same fucking sequence. Like, he's a beast. And we're going to have problems with Green Bay. Green Bay got an excellent pass rush. They got the Smith brothers. Like, you know what I mean? Like, do not go in this game thinking Green Bay just offense, man. They got some talent on defense. A lot of fans, oh, man, Green Bay not that good. Bro, they're undefeated. 4-0. Like, Green Bay's 4-0. Like, you know, it's not going to be sweet, man. Like, motherfuckers need to start watching these fucking football, man. Like, they got to start watching these games. Motherfuckers ain't watching the games. I could tell motherfuckers ain't watching the games. I could fucking tell, yo. Go ahead and watch some Green Bay games. Go ahead and watch some Green Bay games. We're gonna be the Buccaneers gonna have a shot, but they gotta step the game up. Real shit, real shit. I like Brady being here because he'll yell at motherfuckers, but you know when somebody did it before, you know it was a problem. You know what I'm saying? But Brady could do it because he's a veteran. He's the GOAT, Super Bowl champion. You know, he should be on motherfuckers' asses. Bro, it was one drive we had like 2nd and 40 or some shit. It was 2nd and 35 and shit. Like, and I'm like, bro, why are we playing this bad on a national televised game? You know what I mean? Like, we are on national TV and we are 2nd and 30 something. And like, we're supposed to be Super Bowl contenders? No. Hell no. We need some more work. And I've been saying that shit. And motherfuckers don't like when you say shit like that. Oh man, he's being negative. No, it's being real. It's being, like, if you watch football, you watch other teams, you watch Green Bay, you watch Kansas City, you watch other teams, Seattle, like you watch these other teams play, and then you see our team. You know, we have a lot of work to do. You know, it wasn't a preseason. Training camp wasn't training camp for real. You know what I mean? The off season wasn't the off season. They have a lot of issues that they had to correct for them to be contenders. Period. Straight up. But I'm almost at 20 minutes. You know, I just want to keep it real. Oh, yeah, the coaching. Oh man, listen, man. If I go in on a coaching, that's a whole nother half an hour right there. So I'm gonna just say this: Bruce Arians, Todd Bowles, Byron Leftwich, all them guys on the coaching staff. Y'all need to get them guys together and tell them to step the game up. Come on, man. Y'all got to get it together, man. But yeah, it's still early in the season. We're gonna be all right, man. We're gonna be fine. All right. I'm gonna holler at you later. Y'all have a good one. Deuces.